What map is it?
Next map is Clubhouse Bomb. Yeah, sorry about the lag. I've stopped streaming. I've stopped streaming now anyway, so that should kind of help eliminate the lag. Yeah, but definitely not going to stream.
I think stream rather, dude. Why don't you stream then?
Sorry?
If you're not going to stream, I can stream myself, dude, if that's...
No, so players are allowed to stream. That's not against the rules. I think... So this is dedicated servers anyway, so there shouldn't be too much lag off it as well. Especially, I've put it as...
doesn't have anything to do with your streaming, then.
Yeah, but at the same time, I'm stopping the stream just in case. I don't know why, because for me, when I look at your guys' pings, they're still low. They're still like going up just as high as 50. But 50 ping, you shouldn't really be getting lag, but you guys are.
No, but it's fine, dude. It's fine. I'd rather have you stream it because it's for the content. So
it's been recorded.
It's a content match, so it's not like a pro league thing.
Well, the thing is, it wasn't supposed to be streamed. The stream was just set up this week, and it's like, okay, we'll test stream it so that we know how it's going to run for the next league, and we can see whether we want to stream the whole tournament or not. But obviously, just going to record it. It's always going to be recorded and uploaded to YouTube anyway. So yeah, I've stopped the stream. We're going to record it and it'll just be uploaded to YouTube for now. And obviously we're going to actually get we're going to actually get stream hosts and stuff, like proper stream hosts for the actual league, so that should fix the problem.
Yeah. We are ready now, so.
Yeah, that's cool. Nuclear, you guys ready?
Yeah, we're ready.
Yeah, we're.
Oh, I can't hear them, I don't know.
I'm ready.
Oh, you ready? Okay, cool. Starting in 3. Going on to Clubhouse Bomb in the second game, Nuclear Pickles vs Spark Community. Nuclear Pickles' first choice was Chalet, and they lost that map. And this was actually Spark Community's pick. And yes, of course, the game mode was randomized, but that was the map they chose, and they've actually lost that map. So we could potentially see an even stronger Spark Community here. They banned Hibana. Let's see who Nuclear Pickles ban attacking operator wise. We're going to see a Sophia. We're going to see a Sophia here. And pretty interesting to see what the defenders are like, especially on this objective. The attackers, I could expect something like a Hibana or Sophia. Lesion, definitely expected a Lesion ban. And I expect probably something more along the lines of a Valk ban, potentially, for Spark Community here. They did ban Valk on Chalet as well, so potentially that's something they do not like playing against. So you could see a second Valk ban here. But it'd be interesting to see what they pick. We haven't seen them play too many times before. We've seen them play once in the last round. They're going to ban an Echo. I actually should have predicted that, considering it is Bomb. If you're playing on Bomb, you realistically on Bomb want to ban Echo, especially if you want to try and get in those last minute plants. We are going to see Spark Community take Church and Arsenal Room. Personally, if you're going to go for your strongest objectives defending first on Bomb, that's probably the objective you're always going to go for, and I would expect Nuclear Pickles to kind of know that. So we see bad timing with a Lion. We're going to see a Thermite and a Twitch as well. I'm expecting the Thermite that maybe they're going to try and open up from the tunnel and potentially someone push through there. Could also, Lion is going to seem like a good pick on this objective. We're seeing a Mira, and I'm actually hoping that Mira places her mirror windows down here, because you can pretty much watch to the right, down this way, rather, and into a garage drop down, and you can watch down this tunnel as well. It does seem like Efficient's going to open that up, so we could definitely see a mirror window beside that, or is he going to place a Maestro cam or something down? I don't think he will. We'll have to see now in a second.
10 seconds remaining.
Efficient Maestro. I'm really interested to see where he's placing these Maestro cams. He's going to place one on the
Attackers
white
recover the
generator
diffuser.
in utility
Attackers
room.
must locate and defuse a bomb.
Okay, we're going to see Flashboy place a mirror on an unreinforced wall. Now he's going to move into the church, and he's going to definitely... Yep, this is another good mirror window here. If you're new to Siege and you're watching this, and you're playing Bomb on Clubhouse, this is a decent place to place a mirror window, because you can watch those stairs from it. But obviously, mirror windows are something that have to be closely monitored. And let's see where Valba is. He's playing as the Vigil, and he's going to open above into kitchen. And SR Paul is literally just outside the kitchen, droning in. He's going to see the mess. I wonder whether he's going to communicate that to Lidrin or not, because no one's actually gone inside. Valba's actually rotating. He could potentially get a kill here if he's careful.
The attacker's bomb diffuser has been dropped.
They haven't reinforced hatch above SR Pool. He's watching into stairs. And unknown to him, I feel... Oh, no, he doesn't know, but Lion, or Twitch rather. Lion it is actually, rather. Bad timing as the Twitch. He's going to land a headshot onto Valba. Kind of panicking here. This is a little bit fast-paced at times. We may need a second commentator for some of these games, because doing a 5v5, Jesus Christ, Kickstarter, I don't know how you do it. But anyway, Valba is now eliminated, so they've eliminated the Roma. And if we go back downstairs, we're going to see Efficient watching one mirror window. And in the Arsenal room, we're going to see Flashboy trying to shoot Lidrin's Twitch drone, and he takes it out just in time. We're going to see SR Paul as the Thermite open up the hatch. They're going to try and fire in at Flashboy, but they aren't going to land a kill there. Bad timing's going to reload. Here is the Lion. He knows to his right is Efficient behind the mirror window. Can place a Claymore potentially just for the run out. Efficient knows he's there. He's watching from the mirror window. It's pretty interesting to see what Bad Timing does from here. He's droning out. He's just going to jump through the drone hole, and he's going to notice. Yep, Maestro is definitely behind there. I think maybe he's going to try and bait the Maestro, but someone is on that cam. Valba, it must be, he's on that cam watching. Efficient nearly lands the kill onto Bad Timing, who's going to rotate back up. It'll be interesting to see Lidrin. As I said, potentially people coming from the tunnels. Lidrin is going to come from the tunnels here, and so is SR Paul. There is Maestro cam just on the one side of that wall that Valba will be using. Unfortunately, we need Maestro to get on there so they can turn it around and watch the side. The tunnel, it's facing the wrong way. Bad Time 4K lands a kill onto Flashboy. He's flanking from the other side. They're going to go for the plant here, and Efficient is on one side of the wall. He's going to have to push, and we're going to switch to the perspective of Lidrin, and he takes out Efficient just before we can switch to him. They didn't even need a plant. Good round from Nuclear Pickles there. Just going to quickly put in how's the lag. Because obviously we did have to... oh, no problem. None. Okay, so, yeah. Definite streaming issue. We will definitely not be streaming the game again. Obviously, from my end, the connection was decent, but obviously from the player's end, connecting to me, that's going to be a problem. We are looking for stream hosts, so if you are potentially willing to become a stream host for the Tenacious Rainbow League in 2019, we can get some practice in. You can join our staff. There'll be a link in the description. And sorry for not commentating here. We are going to see Valba taking Ella this time, and we're going to see... Sorry, we are going to see a defense on Cashroom, which is kind of interesting. I would be very interested to see where Nuclear Pickles push from, because, to be honest, I think them winning the first attacking round, they're going to have expected Spark Community to be playing in the Arsenal room and Church again, but they're not. And that's kind of probably going to throw off their attack just a little bit, especially playing a Twitch, Lion and Thermite. But The outside walls here are reinforced and bandited. And we could see Twitch potentially taking out those bandits. Thermite opening up the walls. Very interesting to see that Flashboy here has placed a mirror on the stairs looking into cash room. Valber TS run out and gets a landed kill onto Bad Time 4K. Of course, that was after the 5 seconds, so that is illegal. You can see SR Paul is pushing quite slowly now, but I mean, no one is there. He's going to place a claymore. We're going to see Lidron with the Twitch drone opening up the mirror window, and potentially that is a wasted drone. I'm not sure if Lidron has got a spare shock drone. He doesn't. So unless he has one that he's got spare hidden away somewhere, they're going to have to find a different entrance. And I mean, this is kind of what happened in the last round on Chalet. The last game on Chalet rather. We did see that Nuclear Pickles won the first round pretty convincingly. And then all of a sudden Spark Community just kind of shut them down from there on. Obviously there's a bit of lag, so that would factor in. We're going to switch on to perspective of Efficient, who's going to... Oh, Lidron, Nuclear Pickles, not no Pickles, Nuclear Pickles. Lidron lands a headshot onto Efficient as the Twitch is down to 50 health, but now he's made it a 2v2. Be interesting to see what happens from here. He's going to drop straight down. He's going to look straight into cash room here. And Flashboy is going to see from the mirror window, watching cash room. So what was a kind of a dodgy mirror window turned into a good one in terms of he actually just kept a spare mirror window and didn't place that second one. And now he's actually got a good view onto Thermite. We're going to see Lidron watching through cash room. He's going to try and peek mirror there. It's not going to work. Mirror's not going to be tempted or baited there. He's going to peek now. Try and spray through into garage, but no one's there. That was in CCTV, and he's actually going to land a kill, is he? No! Lidron Nuclear Pickles lands a headshot onto Valber. He's got a 2k this round, and oh, potentially a third kill here. Nope, he's going to rotate round. We're going to switch on to perspective of SR Paul. Nope, he's actually flanked back round. Flashboy goes back to the eastern stairs mirror window. The second one he placed, we could see Lidron jump in the window. I think he's kind of worried the mirror is sitting there in CCTV, but she's actually not. We're going to see Thermite push. Oh, Flashboy picked off SR Paul coming from garage, and Lidron is going for the plant. I'm not sure if Flashboy knows. He's going to try. No, he throws the C4. Lidron could have got away with the plant there, but now he's got 15 seconds, and Flashboy is going to. Flashboy is going to find this pretty easy. Lidron is going to have to get the kill. And no, Flashboy lands a kill onto Lidron. No Pickles. He did get 2 kills there, Lidron, in that round. And he got kind of unlucky because he could have actually got the plant off. But obviously in the 1v1 situation, it's do I plant or is this person going to rush me? And unfortunately, he chose not to plant or finish the plant at least. And it came back to bite him in the arse because they've actually lost the round. And if he got that plant off, he might have actually been able to hold an angle by the stairs or by the mirror window and being able to watch... would have been able to watch where Flashboy was. We see a completely different scoreboard. The last game, Lidron no Pickles, not really picking up too many kills. This game, though, on the other hand, Lidron has got 3 kills in 2 rounds, and it's a 3v3. Effectively, he's got enough to wipe a squad once. We're going to see... We're going to see Spark Community... we're going to see Spark Community taking the gym and bedroom. For some reason, the objectives crossed my mind for a second. We're going to see a Twitch, Blitz, and a Thermite again. And that kind of surprised me because we've seen this loadout multiple times from Nuclear Pickles now. Kind of wondering if that's their plan in this tournament. And if so, you know, teams that are going to take things like a mute, that could be a big problem because then the Twitch drones could quite easily be shut down. And then also the Thermite could be shut down. And then you've kind of got to push manually through windows and doors. And that becomes very, very easy to defend, especially when you're holding angles. Valber into the CCTV room. And lo and behold, Nuclear Pickles are going to come through garage. Valber is going to get ready, I think. He's getting ready. And SR Paul is actually going to drone right beside him. And I think is noticed Valba. Valba's now rotating, but there's two players. Bad timing and Lidran right on him. SR Paul's going to drone out into cash room for them. The blitz is going to rush in. Valba down to half health. He's going to sit around. And somehow Valba manages to get the down onto bad timing. And Lidran gets the kill. But now he's going to be stuck in a case of bad timing's down. The diffuser's lost. Lidran's lost a little bit of health. But he has landed quite a substantial amount of health damage onto Flashboy. I think he's just going to distract. I think they're just distracting why potentially SR Paul. No, SR Paul's... Okay. It's very weird. So Lidran got off and revived bad timing 4K. I thought he was waiting a bit too long there on the Twitch drone, but of course it doesn't seem that way now. You can see from the perspective of Jaeger, just going to hold a very tight angle. And all that Rook needs to really do is kind of let Efficient know when the attackers come in. And now we're going to see bad timing pushing through into the hallway now in a second. He's in the logistics office, but he's going to push through a different entrance now. And I'd like to potentially see SR Paul push through a different way. Or Lidran, either way, push through a different... It's a 1v3 right now. And Blitz! The Rook actually knifes the shield and then kills bad timing. The Rook is going to shoot through the mattress. Is he going to take out the Twitch now? I don't think he is. I think SR Paul is going to hold an angle or open up the garage, open up the bathroom right beside. Rook is actually going to catch SR Paul as he is passing through. He's going to go and get the plant in gym. And then Flashboy now is actually going to have to push the Twitch. And there we go. Lidran no Pickles easily picks Flashboy off. Very good round for Nuclear Pickles. This game is a lot closer. It does seem like the stream was affecting the gameplay just a little bit, because this was Spark Community's pick and it's a lot closer. Maybe Nuclear Pickles are very good at Clubhouse. I've seen highlights from them on their Instagram channel on Clubhouse, so potentially that could have been something that if Spark Community had checked up on their names or their team beforehand, maybe they would have known that Nuclear Pickles aren't too bad on Clubhouse, and maybe have chosen a different map. But we are going to see CCTV and Cash Room. We're going to see a Mute. Oh, we're going to see a Smoke, Mirror, and Jaeger chosen on the defensive side. We're going to see a Twitch, Dekebi, and Thermite on the attacking team. And I think SR Paul is probably going to start placing the mirror window in exactly the same place as before, watching into Cash Room. If he does, I wouldn't be surprised. He's going to place it in the middle wall this time. I'm not even too surprised about that, considering last time he had it hugging one side of the wall. From the middle you can peek either side, and it's kind of unpredictable which side you're going to peek. Bad time 4K is actually... Sorry. It's a round switch now. Sorry, the roles have switched. But SR Paul, rather, I'm not surprised that he has placed the mirror window in the same place. Obviously, Spark Community did, but he placed it in the middle so you can peek either side of that wall. Now, I'm kind of interested to see how the Twitch affects this round, because obviously Twitch counters the mirror. But can Flashboy use those Twitch drones effectively enough and take out the mirror window? And we can see that SR Paul has placed both of his mirrors. So, you know, once one of them is gone, that's it open. They can't place another one. Valbert is going to open as the Thermite is watched. I don't know if he's seen the defender SR Paul hopping into garage there. Sorry, that was bad timing who hopped into garage, not SR Paul. SR Paul, of course, playing as a mirror, sitting behind a window watching where Valbert is. Bad timing, just needs to be careful because he's going to peek. And right there, he nearly got eliminated, but he is going to expect. Valber's probably called out to his teammate that there is someone there. Kobe is going to push. And bad timing, 4K lands a headshot. I switched off him just before he got that kill. Valber is going to... It's going to be a hard one for him to push here. It's going to be a hard one. He's peeking. Nearly lands a headshot onto Jaeger, but just milliseconds and millimeters off landing the kill there. And Jaeger is going to force Valba to kind of sit back and hold that angle for a longer duration of time. Lidrin also holding just outside to the right. Let's see where Flashboy is. Flashboy now vaulting is going to open up CCTV. Bad Time is going to land a kill onto Valba, and now it's a 3v1. Flashboy in a difficult situation. All three defenders know where he is. And we're going to see the run out from Smoke, and just could not switch to Smoke in time. But we'll potentially see the kill here. And we'll see Lidrin again landing multiple kills, 6, and the Twitch is just going to feel just ever so unlucky there. As he throws the drone into the window, Smoke rushes out. But to be fair, in a 1v3, you kind of, Valba or Efficient probably would have called that out. So Flashboy, realistically, I would say that a mistake rather than unlucky, just purely because if he'd thrown that through the bedroom window quickly, where he was a minute beforehand, then no one would have seen that drone come in. Obviously, throwing it into objective, you're obviously most likely going to have someone defending objective. And in the end, of course, there was Smoke seeing the drone come in and just rushed out and landed an easy kill while Flashboy was on that Twitch drone.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
We're going to see a defense in Church and Arsenal room from Nuclear Pickles. Bad Time 4K now going as the Pulse. We're going to see a Smoke and Rook as well. I'm kind of surprised to see the Rook come into play. Obviously, you cannot ban Year 1 operators, or the original 20 rather, not Year 1. The original 20 operators you cannot ban. That is just purely because I know a few people have the starter edition of this game, and it's just kind of to cater for those people, meaning that if their operators get banned, they aren't playing as bloody recruit, because that would just ruin the competitiveness of the tournament a little bit. But we're going to see a complete original 20 loadout on both attack and defense. Of course, Spark Community taking Blitz, Twitch, and Thermite. A loadout that Nuclear Pickles have taken many times and actually won rounds on against Spark Community. So I'm just going to be expecting that maybe Spark Community giving Nuclear Pickles a taste of their own medicine. Flashboy going to open up for Valba. Nice to see if Valba rushes in, or if he's just going to scout intel Efficient with the Twitch drone in front, and instantly gets taken out by the Pulse. Bad Time 4K, I'm wondering, is he going to get close to the tunnel and pulse it out? Looks like he will get close enough. Blitz is going to rush in, and Valba does land the kill, but Valba is downed, and now Smoke kills him. The Smoke and Lidrin, he's popping off in this game, Lidrin. He sees the Thermite, and he gets taken out by Flashboy, or Efficient rather takes out Lidrin, and Flashboy takes out SR Paul, who was the Smoke. This really surprising. He just seen the Thermite as he's reloading, and that meant that he failed to neglect his left, of course, where Twitch was pushing. Very, very fast little maneuver there. Obviously, 2 kills picked up very quick, pretty much instantly at the same time, and it became the end of the round there. So we are going to see Church and Arsenal room taken from Nuclear Pickles. Of course, Spark Community giving them a taste of their own medicine on Chalet. That was exactly the loadout Nuclear Pickles took in the first round. They pushed and wiped out Spark Community pretty quick. Spark Community reversing that, being this time they were the ones attacking. They were the ones who wrapped up the round very quickly. And why can't you go CCTV? Because you won that round. Yeah, I did explain the rules before, so that shouldn't have even need explaining. Everyone said they understood the rules. But anyway,
10 seconds to go.
we are going to see SR Paul, the only one realistically in objective. Bad timing is going to come back. We're going to see a Smoke, Pulse, and Rook, same as last time. We're going to see a different loadout. Instead of a Blitz, we're going to see a Monty coming from the attackers. We're going to see Flashboy playing as a Thermite, Valba as the Monty, and of course Efficient with the Diffuser as Switch. It's going to be very interesting to see where the teams kind of push. They did try pushing through tunnel last time, Spark Community, and they did win that round. But this time, I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure whether they're even going to attempt it. And Lidgeron, as the pulse, takes out Efficient, who had the diffuser. Now Monty's going to go and pick it up. Lidgeron potentially going to see him and shoot through the floor. No, he doesn't, but he's obviously scanning him with that pulse scanner. Let's change his perspective now. Yeah, he can see the Monty coming down the stairs. He knows exactly where he is. Obviously, he doesn't know whether it's Monty or not. He can see the thermite. He's going to try and he's actually going to expect someone to try and peek, but it's not. It's thermite opening up the hatch.
Deploying
Bomb
sensor.
And he's going
located
to scan
by
again.
attackers.
Going to go back to scanning. Did he see Flashboy there? Oh! Lidgeron pulsing out and then shooting through the wall. Kind of got a little bit lucky. Valber is literally just going to be backed up into smoke here. It's going to be attacked from two sides, and there we go. Smoke is literally just going to kill him with the smoke. There's nothing really Valber can do that time. Very good round from Nuclear Pickles. And Lidgeron, personally, the MVP of that round, with the pulse, landing the kill onto Twitch, helped him out a lot, especially that kill came very, very early, and then taking out the thermite through the wall. That to me, that was a great bit of play from the pulse, who was Lidgeron. We are going to see a Blitz Thermite and Twitch again, switching from the Monty back down to
Attackers need to
the
locate
Blitz, and that kind of makes sense because in that situation, the Spark community had just there. If they had gone with a Blitz, they could potentially flash and pushed away from the smoke, but they couldn't. And this obviously is the loadout that Nuclear Pickles have been choosing, so I'm not too surprised to see it. Obviously, we have switched again. Every 3 rounds we switch. This is a this is 7th round. We've played 6. So Spark Community switching back to defense. And this has been a really weird one because Spark Community on Nuclear Pickles map seemed to be a lot
10
stronger.
seconds left before
But now Spark Community on their map Clubhouse,
5
they seem to be
seconds
losing to
insertion.
Nuclear Pickles. And it does seem like we're probably going to have to go to a 3rd tiebreaker map.
Attackers recovered the diffuser.
And
Attackers must
that
locate
is
and defuse
it's very
the bomb.
interesting. I thought Spark Community winning on Nuclear Pickles map probably meant that they would, I mean, realistically on paper, if that's the way you're looking at it, then you know, Spark Community would beat Nuclear Pickles, but Nuclear Pickles have turned the tables, and on Spark Community's map pick, they're now winning. They're going to go into garage, realising no one's there. Lidgeron's going to destroy the camera. And I'm really kind of interested to see where SR Paul is pushing from, because it seems like he's going to open up the hatch. He's going to throw a drone now, and I think he drops maybe down a bit too far, maybe not. Maybe that was planned. Bad timing. He's going to push into CCTV now as the Blitz. He's not going to see anyone there. We go over to Flashboy. He's watching the hatch, expecting someone to be dropping down. Valber sitting on cams, and he's going to rotate all the way to the window. He's going to pull it down. He's probably going to pre-fire through CCTV, is he? And he does land a kill onto SR Paul, who is actually at the top above CCTV. Now, that must have come from this camera over here. Yep, it definitely was that camera that picked him off. Obviously, that's a default camera. Nuclear Pickles, you know, that's a bit of own fault for not pressing off. Smoke is going to smoke, and Bad Time is going to take the tiniest bit amount of damage. And Flashboy is going to do a lot of damage through that wall to Lidgeron, who is literally on about 5 health now. Bad Timing is going to use his shield to cover up part of the hole and then use the rest of it to peek through onto Flashboy. Efficient. This looks like Spark Community could have this round wrapped up. If Nuclear Pickles win this, it would have to be something short of amazing. Efficient playing as the smoke. Looks like he's probably going to get a kill, or at least damage Bad Timing even more. They are just stuck in between a rock and a hard place at the moment. They're probably their best option is probably to rotate and get a different angle of attack, because right now this isn't going too well for them. And we're going to switch to Valver's perspective. He might pop up and take out Bad Timing now. As soon as bad timing enters objective, it seems like he's being baited by the smoke. If he does enter objective, I could see the Capcan popping up and getting an easy kill here. He pops up, but it's just ever too late. 25 seconds now for the Blitz to get in and get a plant. It doesn't look like it's going to be happening. To be fair, I think Spark Community just had this round wrapped up as soon as Thermite was taken out, just purely because there was no real rotation from Nuclear Pickles and Valba, as I expected, would end up popping up and getting that kill onto bad timing. And I couldn't really blame bad timing for rushing in to objective that time. It didn't make too much sense to just sit there and give away the round. Maybe, rush in, maybe he could have got a kill when there was only one person defending objective. The only person he's seen in the objective was the smoke, of course. So, I mean, to his knowledge, Smoke could have been the only one in objective. He could have maybe got the kill, realised no one else was there, and maybe gone for the plant, maybe got it off and then just defended it. But we're going to see Nuclear Pickles take Lion, Twitch and Thermite this time, and that is going to be a switch from Blitz to Lion for bad timing. And on the defensive round, we're going to see a Capcan, Smoke and a Mirror. So we're going to see a Jaeger swapped out for the Mirror. Flashboy, I'm expecting him to place a mirror window directly on the wall where he is now. He's going to reinforce it in the beginning round. After the prep phase, he will place a mirror on that. It's just expected of him to. Efficient TS plays a smoke, and Lidrin is actually going to find both bombs. He's going to drone them both out, and SR Pool, now knowing that they've droned out both of the objectives, SR Pool is just going to sit his Twitch drone there and not let it get killed. Bad timing now, going to drone forward a little bit more and potentially try and get a good angle just so they can watch, see if any of the defenders try rotating. They're all very close to objective right now. Valba now reinforcing the wall. Efficient placing the barbed wire just by B bomb. And I can understand this because in previous rounds we have had someone sitting here that was the Twitch, which I believe was actually Flashboy, or actually it was Lidrin who was playing there, and they don't have a blitz this time. Spark Community, last time they defended this objective, they had a blitz to take out to stop the wall from being blown up. Efficient was sitting on cameras and no one's taken out Efficient. That was such a good opportunity for Nuclear Pickles to pick off one of the defenders. Going to switch on to bad timing now. He's actually going to kind of get a peek. I'd love it if he just shot through that wall because he could potentially get a kill. He's not going to shoot through there. And Efficient is going to be sitting behind this wall here. Oh, Valba TS picks off Lidrin, who was droning in. And now it's a 3v2. And the funny thing is that Efficient could have been picked off earlier and made it. And that would have kept it a 2v2. But now it's a 3v2 in the favour of Spark Community. If Nuclear Pickles had capitalised, they would have made it a 3v2, and even if they'd lost a man there, it would have been a 2v2, and now it's a 3v1 in order as Spark Community, of course. Oh, SR Paul through the little gap in the wall, lands a headshot, and he's expecting Flashboy at the stairs. He's going to drop down, he's going to break through the door. You can see him break in and flank round. He's going to come all the way up the stairs and potentially try and catch Flashboy out. He's aiming upstairs. He's going to get caught potentially. No! Flashboy did just peek that. Oh, Flashboy's going to rotate down, actually. No, he's not. And SR Paul not landing a kill there. Just wasn't a big enough gap for the bullets to pass through. And they're clipping off the wall. Flashboy knows exactly where he is. And we're going to see Valba defending. Jumping on cameras. Nope. I was going to say as a defender rotating, but he's not. Flashboy still defending stairs. We've got 35 seconds for Nuclear Pickles to get the bomb defusal started. Or the bomb plant started, rather. And Flashboy is going to take him out, I reckon, here as he pushes the hallway. No, Valba lands a kill in the end. Personally thought that Flashboy was going to be the one that peaked, but what seemed like a 4-2 lead to Nuclear Pickles has now turned 4-all. And if this goes 5-all, we're going to see one round of overtime. But potentially Spark Community now with a bit of momentum could bring this match to a 6-4. Will they do it? I mean, personally, I don't know. They went 4-2 rounds behind, and now they're 2 above. But we are going to see Capcan Smoke and Jaeger. So switching from the mirror to the Jaeger, I think that's after Twitch eliminate those mirror windows in the last round. I feel like Flashboy just kind of said, the mirror didn't work, let's just switch to the Jaeger. Obviously not on the same objective either, which obviously poses that maybe mirror is not as effective on the bedroom and gym. But at the same time, maybe that was the choice that they just said, hey, listen, the mirror didn't work, let's change it up now, go back to Jaeger, because we know that worked. And instantly, we're only going to see SR Paul and Bad Time 4K's drones still alive. We're not going to see a Twitch this round. But we are going to see Bad Timing taking his usual blitz. We're going to see a Lion. And we're going to see an Ash from the attacking side. So they're starting to now switch up their attacking operators. Maybe that's because Spark Community seem to kind of figure them out a little bit. You know, repeatedly picking kind of similar or the same operators 24/7 in this map. Or this match rather. Spark Community might have latched onto it. Maybe Nuclear Pickles feel that way as well. Hey guys, let's make the change because they're starting to latch onto how we're playing or the operators we're playing, and they're starting to defend us really well now. Especially they went 4-2 up and now they're starting to give away the 2 leads. They've lost 2 attacking rounds back to back, and you know, it was pretty effective. We're going to switch on to Lidron. Playing very well in this match. He's going to be prone above the hatch on the central roof. And I want to see where Bad Time in 4K is in cash room. He's going to push around the corner. He's pinged to his right, expecting someone to be there. And that could actually mean that Lidron potentially changes angle. I don't think he will because he knows someone's in that hallway. And he hasn't actually seen movement from below him. And if there was, maybe we would have seen a C4 or a grenade or some form of challenge from the hatch. But there wasn't. And there we go. Valber does throw the grenade out, but doesn't land too much damage onto Bad Timing. And he's just going to keep him at bay there. He's reloading. And Smoke is going to smoke Bad Timing out. Lidron's going to drop down that hatch. He's not going to see a defender, but he's holding the angle. Bad Time 4K. Can destroy the barbed wire and push now. And now Valber's stuck kind of between a rock and a hard place. Efficient as the Smoke sitting there. We could see a Toxic Babe. Or just a Smoke Mine put down. And there we go. Smoked out. And Valber now, or Flashboy, does take out Bad Timing. But Lidron lands a headshot onto Efficient, who is the Smoke. So we won't see any Smokes delaying him now. We got a minute left. And Flashboy is watching this door. Knows exactly where Lidron's coming from. If he looked for a second longer, he would have seen the drone and probably could have preemptively pushed that a little bit. It's a 2v2 now, rather, sorry. SR Paul takes out Valber, though, in objective. And the Ash nearly lands a kill, and he does, in the end, actually land the kill. Lidron, Nuclear Pickles, lands a headshot onto Flashboy. At first, I thought he was just a tiny bit unlucky. Holding a peek, and then the Jaeger, playing as Efficient, rather, decided to try and peek out again. But obviously, just that pre-firing and just firing the whole mag down there, just stopping the Jaeger from even attempting to peek. And as soon as he did, his head was taken off. So maybe the Jaeger there could have rotated as soon as the Ash knew where he was, contested at a different angle. But now we are going to go back round 2. Nuclear Pickles defensing rounds after they just won their first attacking round from that 3-round switch. We're going to see a Dekebi, Ash and Thermite. Oh, last second change to a Monty from Valber. And that's probably because they're expecting a Church and Armory hold, but it's not. It's actually a Cash and CCTV hold that we're going to see right now. And SR Paul is going to actually... SR Paul, rather, is going to place a mirror exactly where he did before. We don't see a Twitch, so we don't really have a combat to that unless someone gets up from the stairs or pushes through into CCTV and actually takes out that mirror window. So potentially taking a Twitch could be Spark Community's demise here, but potentially not. we're going to see SR Paul placing his other mirror, and he's placed, I know, he's placing now, I was going to say he's placed 2 mirror windows in the prep phase, but he hasn't. And Valber pushing by himself. Now Flashboy recoupling with him. It looks like they're going to push through Garage, or at least place a Claymore so there is no runouts from Garage. And bad timing sitting under the stairs in Garage. I wonder if he's going to try getting a run out if they see Valber or anyone repelling on cams. It looks potentially like bad timing could be try and come for that. We've seen Flashboy open up with a thermite. He's opened up that wall into CCTV, but they're rotated. Legion expected someone to be there, rushed out, went to pre-fire it. No one was there. Valber now is going to be pushing by himself, just scouting the area out. And they're going to see Cashram. Oh, Flashboy lands a little bit of damage onto his teammate. He's going to see the mirror window. We're going to get a Dekebi call in now. Flashboy expecting the peek from Mira. Mira's not going to peek him though. She's just going to finish that phone call. Throw a C4 out there. And that gets Flashboy. I did not expect that to actually pick off Flashboy, but it did. And now Monty's got no support because Efficient... Oh, no, never mind. Efficient has actually backed up and brings the support to Valber. Valber's pushed into Cashram. He's going to have to push all the way over to SR Pool. And Efficient baits him. Is he going to get the kill onto Lidran? No, he isn't. Valber, Lidran, and Bad Time is actually going to... That's... I don't really know how to comment on that situation. Because as the Dokkaebi or the Dekebi was actually reloading, she gets picked off by the Nuclear Pickles player. And Lidran was the MVP of that game. With 13 kills, 1 assist and 4 deaths. Wow. There is still lag, by the way. I really don't know what that is because we are playing on the dedicated servers, and we shouldn't really have too many problems. We're streaming, we're getting problems. We stopped the stream,
lag, but not huge. So I think you could stream, but I'm not sure.
Yo, can you wait a second? Sir Paul is peeing.
Peeing.
Okay.
No problem.
Yeah.
I think it's the stream because in this match it's not lagging.
It was lagging, dude. It was lagging.
See, I think I just.
Wait, didn't lag.
I think next time I'm just gonna change the dedicated server that we're connecting to, because I have put it as Central Eastern Europe.
But
Put it
which
at your
server
house,
is this,
basically.
Whale or Neo?
Sorry.
Is this West EU or East EU?
Central. Sorry.
Yeah, and they're more central than I.
Sorry,
That's probably why.
sorry, it's not. That's
You
my
need
bad.
to put
It's
Neo.
not. It's
You need to
north.
put the other, not Whale.
It's actually north, because it's closest to me.
Then it should be fine. I
Yeah,
still had lag
it's north
last
EU.
game, but yeah, I don't know.
Now
What
is
was
the
the last map, by the way?
it's bank at nighttime and bomb.
Nighttime?
Yep.
Why the fuck would it? Oh, sorry, but why would you have nighttime? That I don't understand. That's totally out of the world for me, dude.
I'm sorry.
Why? Why night?
Do you want me
You
to
know,
change it?
definitely-
If both teams want to change, what?
No, actually, don't change it, because it's gonna be easier for me to spawn pick. I'm gonna see them better, so that's fine. Leave it. Because when it's night, I can see that their outlines better.
Hey,
so
no,
that's
no,
fine.
no. Not,
Yeah,
not in night. Not in
Leave
night.
on. Leave night.
No.
See,
Yes.
Why?
Yes.
Bro, sorry for my English, but in Pro League, always on the day.
see,
And
this
in
is.
Pro League, there's not
yeah.
a 3v3,
No.
and in Pro League, you can ban every operator. You can
But
still ban
in-
blitz. So
In night, I don't watch nothing. It don't watch nothing.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, exactly. I can
If-
spawn pick you.
if you
very
guys-
Yeah,
if you
but
guys-
it's good for you, but for me no. You the spawn
Yeah,
kill,
yeah, but
okay.
Blitz isn't good for me. But I'm not complaining about the DLC bans, dude. So
But
the Blitz isn't good for
if
us.
we
dude.
don't watch nothing, we can play.
Okay,
We can
okay.
play.
Yeah,
If you
we
want
can ban-
if you want daytime, right? You can vote
we
for
don't
day
want
now.
that.
Just
We don't
put
want
just
that.
put day.
Yeah, there is okay.
Just put day in chat if you want day.
You can't see anything in this map when it's
We
nighttime.
can't see anything, bro. Who's the problem?
Okay, okay.
He can do a spawn kill. Okay, good for.
Okay, so it's gonna be day.
Yes, it's daytime. Yeah, it's daytime only because originally
It's
four out of 6 people complained about. The only reason nighttime is even in rotations is because I had one team ask about daytime and nighttime,
Yeah.
and they actually appealed for nighttime in there. That's why.
You said if both teams agree, you have to change, but we don't agree on that. So
But you originally complained about it being on nighttime, which is why I changed it. Because you said, like, why the fuck night? And then you went, oh, actually, no, don't worry. So I thought, okay, well, you originally complained about it. That makes 4 out of 6 that have originally complained about it. Change it. That way no teams should have problems with it. I was saying the only reason nighttime is even in the rotations is because one team actually messaged me and was actually asking about if there could be nighttime rotations in there. And their whole team was basically like begging that there would be night or day map rotations. Like, and they said even if it's unpredictable, and I was just like, okay, it shouldn't piss off too many people, but obviously it pissed off 4 people instantly as soon as you guys seen it. So change it so there's no problems.
okay.
That's my only thoughts behind it, because say for you instantly you thought why night? If you know if you know what I mean.
Just leave it. Dude. I'm gonna spawn pick them anyway. He's. You gotta admit though, that spawn pick was dirty.
Yeah, it was a day spawn peak, I did see that.
Was it legal, by the way? I think it was.
Yeah, it was 15 seconds
Yeah,
into the round.
nice, boys. By the way, can I ask you what happened with the thermite twice? Why did you not shoot the main cam?
Oh, okay.
The other team, I mean. Cause I did the same
Can
run
you start
twice.
the game? We're all ready.
Everyone's ready, yeah.
We're ready.
I just don't want to hear this guy trash talk. I'm sick of this shit.
I'm not trash talking.
He's getting toxic.
Ooh. I think Valga's trying to wind up Nuclear Pickles here. I don't necessarily think he's trying to be toxic on purpose, but he is definitely winding up the Nuclear Pickles team. And crap, I forgot to input the names in the top here. But at the top, anyway, there will be the team names. So, Orange team, which is Spark Community, have banned Lion, which is actually in the last map a very heavy pick for Nuclear Pickles. And Nuclear Pickles ban Zafia. Not an operator we've seen too much today, but an operator we have seen anyway at the least. Now, going on to Nuclear Pickles ban, probably going to see a Mirror or a Valk. No, we're actually going to see a Legion ban. Okay. Legion ban, okay. I can see some Legion mines being placed in garage when they try holding. But we'll see. We'll see here. Maybe in server room as well. Moving on to Spark Communities ban though. We could potentially see a Valk ban. Once again, someone that they've heavily banned every time they've played. No, they've gone for a mirror. Okay, now defending downstairs with a mirror, especially on bank, is it's a very smart tactic to use. So maybe that's why they've done it, to just make the attacking rounds in lockers and CCTV room a lot easier. And talking about lockers and CCTV room, Spark Community are going to choose that as their first defense point, and Nuclear Pickles, I would expect that they would have probably thought that Spark Community would defend this objective, and they've not gone for a real hard breacher in Hibana, except they've gone for Thermite, and I'm kind of surprised by that, because that kind of means that they're going to find it hard to push from garage. They're going to push that way, and we do see the CCTV room and lockers defense. Flashboy going straight upstairs, efficient, barricading downstairs. Valba getting the hatch. We're going to see a Pulse, Maestro, and Smoke on the defensive. It's quite interesting to see. I have seen Spark Community actually play on this map yesterday, but the map choices were already chosen by then.
10 seconds to go.
But anyway, Spark Community, we did see them play yesterday in a scrim,
5 seconds to go.
and let's just say they did play very well. So I want to see how Nuclear Pickles
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
react.
Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
And let's switch over to SR Pool, Lidrin, and Bad Timing. They're all going to drop into Tunnel. Don't know whether that's a good idea that they're all dropping through Tunnel now. We're going to switch on to the perspective of Bad Timing.
A bomb has been located.
And no one's actually in server room. They're all downstairs. And they're all outside of a objective. Bad Timing could push forward. Valber is actually going to pick him up on the pulse sensor, if I am correct. He does. And this is going to mean that whatever... Oh, okay, now he's going to see 3 heartbeats, and they are all going to know that that is coming. Flashboy, we're probably going to see a push from him now in a second. Or at least he'll throw a smoke.
Bomb located by attackers.
He's going to force Bad Timing out of the objective after he takes away a good 30 health or so. And now, here we go. Down to 50 health after the Maestro was shooting. Bad Time from behind. Trying to get rid of that Monty so they can't defend the plant as well. Legion's going to lose a tiny bit of health. The Pulse is actually on the other side of where SR Pool is. I think SR Pool, there's a Thermite here. He's just waiting for someone to peek. But I don't think that Valbert is going to peek it. If he does... Oh, Valbert lands the headshot. He pre-fires it. Of course, he could see who he was because he was Pulse. And now he's actually going to push through. And Lidrin lands a kill. But then Efficient actually refrags onto Lidrin and gets that kill. And this is kind of interesting now because we got a Monty, but we got a Monty, and then we've got a Maestro and Smoke. It's going to be very hard for Bad Timing to get a kill here. He's not even using the revolver. He's using the P9. This can be very hard. He's going to get pincered from 2 sides now. And there we go. Flashboy lands kill onto Bad Timing 4K. After Monty's teammates, or Lidrin, had gone... Sorry, Bad Timing's teammates had died, Lidrin and SR Pool. It was kind of game over because Monty wasn't really going to be able to take out the Maestro and the Smoke, and if he did, it would have to be an amazing play or some huge errors. We're going to see a Teller's Office and Archives hold now from Spark Community. We've got Capcan, Maestro, Cavera, and we've got a Monty, Thermites, and Ash on the other side.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
You can see a Maestro, Captain Cavera, as we've already said. Now, Valber playing as a Pulse, it seems like he is that person who likes to roam on this map. You know, I've seen it yesterday in the scrims, and today we're seeing a Pulse, him roaming as Pulse, and now we're seeing him roaming as Caveira, or Caveira. So, it'd be very interesting to see where he goes. SR Paul, I'm not sure if SR Paul actually spotted Valber there.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, he knows exactly that Caveira is there, or Caveira is there.
5 seconds remaining.
Oh, and Caveira spots the camera. I think
Attackers
someone
have
was
recovered their
tagging
diffuser.
just a slight
Attackers'
bit too
objective
much
is to
here.
locate a bomb
And everyone's
and
going to
defuse
spawn
it.
in the same place. And it's going to be Nuclear Pickles pushing. They're going to potentially push Valber, knowing that he's actually in just behind that window. But Lidran, repelling from above, takes out Valber, and now to 3v2. Efficient, sitting in Archives, and now Capcom returning to the Archives room as well to go and defend a bomb site. This is a thing, you know, when it's a 3v3, it does get a little bit hard when you lose one man because you've got 2 objectives to defend on bomb, and, you know, if you're not defending one objective, it could leave for an easy plant. But when you switch to the protectors of bad
Attackers have
timing,
located a bomb.
I'm surprised not too many people have taken Sledge. I think SR Paul there did take out the Maestro Cam. He did indeed take out the Maestro Cam. And Efficient there is going to shoot through the doorway and land a lot of damage onto SR Paul, who's now going to drone out. Bad timing, 4K. He's going to actually push onto... He's going to push onto Efficient.
Attackers have dropped the bomb
And a
diffuser.
bad timing. That was a big mistake. Big mistake. He could have shot. He went for the knife. And he wasn't in range. But, luckily enough, Lidran actually makes up for it for him as a Thermite and gets the kill onto Flashboy. That was such a big mistake by bad timing as the Monty pushed. And instead of shooting when Efficient had his back, literally turned to him, went for the knife. And Efficient turned around as he was going for the knife. And because, obviously, Monty was out of range, Efficient just landed an easy kill onto him there. But we are going to see Thermite, Ash, and bad timing 4K going for the Monty again. And no, Teller's Office and Archives is the objective that Spark Community are going to defend, and they're going to go for Valk, Maestro, and Jaeger this time. Valber playing as Valk, which surprises me.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being
I would have
defused by
expected him to
attackers.
potentially play as Pulse again, or potentially a Caveira. Maybe the Caveira, or Caveira, whatever you call her. Potentially, because that didn't work out, Valber's gone, okay, that didn't work out. Pulse, you know, I only got 1 kill out of it, so I didn't benefit the team enough. So maybe I'll go for a Valk, because that could potentially benefit the team even more. And it's... I want to see if they do reinforce all of Archives here. No, they're not going to reinforce all of Archives. Instead, Valber's going to defend... Well, Valber is going to reinforce the walls in Teller's Office
5 seconds left before insertion.
Ready to go.
to stop that stair push. We're going to watch where
Attackers
Flashboy
recovered the
goes.
bomb
Obviously, he's
diffuser.
playing as Jaeger.
Attackers must locate
Usually, you
and
do
defuse
see
the
Roman
bomb.
with Jaeger. We haven't seen it so far. Valber looks like he's going on a mission. Nope, he's just throwing some Valcams around. And right now, the Nuclear Pickles team is actually pushing from where Valber just was. Oh, my bad. Pushing where Valber just was, but now he's returned back to Archives with Flashboy. We don't see any roamers this time. And Nuclear Pickles just seem to be doing a good job of picking off the roamers at times. I think that's the benefit when you hunt in threes, 3 against 1, you're most likely always going to get the roamer. If you don't, do you really deserve to win that round? Or, you know, maybe it's excellent play. But anyway, Thermite's going to open up the wall behind Efficient. Efficient's still on his cameras. Has he even noticed? He's just noticed now. Oh, and he tries firing onto Lidran. He's going to try and hold a peek. And he lands some shots onto Monty. Monty switches around. And it'd be interesting now to see. Thermite is going to be opening up straight into Archives. They're going to take a peek straight through. We see bad timing pushing Efficient. And is he actually just going to get picked off? Bad timing needs some support from SR Paul here. He's actually landed some more damage onto bad timing. Just there. Now we're going to see Valba pushing in through the admin office. Lands a headshot onto Lidrin. Now it's a 3v2. He's actually down Thermite, or Ash rather, as the SR pull. He's going to spray. I don't think he realised that he's downed him, especially with points off and Pro League HUD settings. But Efficient lands a headshot onto bad timing, and Valba finally gets a kill on SR Pool. Of course, the Ash was downed. So as soon as the last man is gone, can't be revived, and the round is over. And that was a clean sweep. I believe that was a clean sweep for Spark Community. It's 2 on Spark Community. I don't think that Nuclear Pickles are doing necessarily bad on this map, but what I feel is that Monty just isn't being effective enough. They're pushing the Monty in, but they're not really landing any kills from the way they're using him. They're using him to push in and provide cover, especially on bomb. I know you can have Monty defend the objective, right? Okay, that's understandable. You want Monty to defend the bomb as soon as you planted it, but the thing is that they were getting Monty in and then coming against an enemy opponent, but then not being able to use Monty as a shield to block fire coming forward against them, and they just weren't picking off the defenders. So this wasn't really effective enough, to be honest. But now we're going to see their first offensive round, Nuclear Pickles, and obviously we've seen the attack. Now let's see the defense. They are on the CCTV room and lockers. So potentially, I mean, this is the easiest objective to defend, in my personal opinion. So let's really see how they get on with this. We're going to switch to Lidrin, who's at the front door aiming out. It's 15 seconds in, so he can actually look. No one's there. Defender exposed. Bad timing. Using the vault spots to actually get in above on electrical room. That is legal because he hasn't used the shield. He hasn't used the shield to get up there. Can see Valba rappelling down from the roof. Same Flashboy. They're both going to vault down into sewers, I believe. And Valba just checking, making sure the Maestro of Lidrin is still not there. Bad timings watching that doorway, but no one's actually even coming there. We're going to see Efficient breaking from above. And he's just about above just below rather, the skylight. Pushing through to the stairwell now. He's going to rotate back. He's looking for footprints. Can't see any. And now he's going to rotate downstairs. And now what I'm wondering is Bad Timing going to notice this? And will Bad Timing get a kill? He's going to track these footprints. And he's actually going to see that Jaeger's through the wall. Jaeger's going to run. And now they're going to get into a gunfight. And Jaeger... Jackal doesn't land a kill on Jaeger. But Jaeger does, in fact, land a headshot onto Efficient. But Valba as the Thermite refrags onto Bad Timing. And now it's 2v2. It's all game on now. Valba and Flashboy starting to open up into the lockers. Flashboy is going to push forward. He's going to try and get this plant off. Valba covering. And Lidrin is on the Maestro cam. Going to sit here firing at Flashboy, who just about gets the diffuser down. And obviously now we're going to see him being finished by the Maestro cam. We're going to see SR Pool smoke. Is he going to go for the defuse? I'm guessing he's expecting the kill. Nope. Valba lands a headshot straight onto SR Pool now. And he's just going to watch that defuse. That's a very, very, very good defusal spot. And lands a kill onto Lidrin as the Maestro. Attackers win round 4. It's 3-1 now to Spark Community. Valba landing 2 very important kills after they did get the diffuser down. Nuclear Pickles, I think, maybe thrown off a little bit by the talk of Valba before the start of this game. And as I say, I don't necessarily think Valba was trying to trash talk. I think he was just kind of asking why he didn't shoot the cameras in the previous match Clubhouse. But obviously when you're in a competitive kind of match like this and you're saying things like that, it could be taken across as you're trying to be toxic or, you know, trying to point things out. But we're going to see a Hibana, Jackal and Twitch from Spark Community, and you know, they're not taking a Monty and they still managed to get the plant off. They're not going to go for a thermite this time, and Nuclear Pickles are going to go for this objective again. Not having a solid hard, like a massive hard breacher of thermite, maybe they're going to try and use a lot more Hibana charges, maybe 2 or 3 Hibana charges to open up that wall. But what we potentially might see is them open up this wall beside us here, so they can actually get a view all the way across if they open up into B-bomb site, and they can potentially see enemies coming.
10 seconds to
Now,
insertion.
we're going to see a Yokai from Bad Timing and a Maestro from SR Pool.
5 seconds to go.
Yokai wasn't banned on this map, and at the same time,
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
that
Attackers are moving out
that
to
is
locate bomb
a
and
very bad choice from both teams, maybe not to ban him, because he could become very effective, but maybe Nuclear Pickles, you know, Bad Timing's taken a Maestro. Maybe they left him unbanned because they potentially planned on using him. But yes, Spark Community didn't take him out either. So obviously it shows that, I mean, both teams weren't necessarily phased by him. Lidran's going to be sitting on his Yokai drone. Sorry, Bad Time is going to be sitting on his drones, but Lidran is going to be sitting on cams. And SR Pool is going to be viewing from B straight all the way into CCTV here. If we switch onto the objective holder, Valba, who is playing as Hibana now, he's actually droning at the current time. Efficient, roaming upstairs in the hallway again, like he did last time. He's going to come through the spiral stairs or the curved stairs into lobby, through tellers, and he's going to probably open up that hatch. That's very expected. And that's probably going to turn SR Pool. It has turned SR Pool. He's actually rotating now. It's actually forced SR Pool to move. We're going to see Valba now. Is he going to push down the stairs? Efficient's going to open up the hatch in the elevator or the lift. And now Hibana or Valba opening up the hatch right above Lidran. Or right beside him. Not directly right above him. But anyway, we're going to see Flashboy. He's actually droning into A right now as Twitch doesn't see anyone in objective. He's probably going to make that call out. And Val is probably going to push his direction. Efficient is going to take out. Well, try it. He's going to actually disable the Maestro for a while so that SR Pool can't use it.
bomb located
And
by
I'm very intrigued because 50 seconds left on the clock. Efficient and Flashboy still droning. Valber is pushing down those main stairs and he's now going to destroy the barbed wire. SR Pool, does he hear it? I don't think he does. There we go, Valber destroys barbed wire through the barricade. And now Flashboy lands a kill onto Lidran. Going to switch onto the perspective of Flashboy because he nearly did land a kill onto SR Pool there. We've actually seen Bad Time as the Yokai, and now Efficient lands the kill onto SR Pool. It's 4-1, and it's falling apart really for Nuclear Pickles right now. Oh, the Maestro potentially could have landed the kill there. Obviously his aim was just slightly off, and just small little mistakes like that can cost you games, and that's cost him the round, not the game. But obviously it's 1-1 on matches right now, and if Spark Community do get this game, they will win. But of course, winning one map, Nuclear Pickles would get 2 points rather than the 1 for a straight 2-0 defeat. So here we go, it's round 6. And we are going to see the last defending round for Nuclear Pickles.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
We're going to see them take CCTV and lockers again. Once again. And they've lost 2 rounds back to back here. Potentially I would think about changing and using a different objective because it hasn't worked out 2 times in a row. If it hasn't worked out 2 times in a row, I mean, yeah, sure, you could say 3rd time's the charm or 3rd time lucky. But, you know, what if Valba are just better at attacking this objective than Nuclear Pickles can defend for, then they're just going to be giving
10
away
seconds remaining.
another round, and it's going to go to a 5-1 lead, a match point for Spark
5
Community.
seconds
But we'll
left.
see, because obviously you can't really count teams out. Yesterday we had a scrim.
Attackers recovered the
Zuckbots
diffuser.
and Evo
Attackers
6, two
objective
teams
is
that are in
to
the tournament,
locate a
actually
bomb
wanted to
and
play
defuse
against
it.
each other. They did, and Evo 6 are ahead, and Zuckbots ended up actually coming back and gaining a draw. Going to see Valba,
The attacker's
Flashboy
bomb diffuser has been
pushing
dropped.
through the
Attackers
tunnel.
have recovered their
Efficient
diffuser.
is probably going to go through to that skylight yet again. He is indeed. He's going to go to the hallway skylight now.
Bomb
Aiming through,
located
just
by
looking
attackers.
for defenders. There is no one down there. Flashboy has just shocked the Frost with his Twitch drone. I think potentially trying to bait them or something. Here, Lidron is going to jump over. He's actually going to get rid of the drone instantly. Going to switch on the perspective of Flashboy. Obviously, he's droning out. Has he noticed exactly and taken note of where the defenders are? Looks like he's actually going to rotate around. Same as Valba. Valba's actually going to go through the skylight up top, I believe. I think so. Oh, bad timing. 4K lands a headshot onto him from all the way down in the archives room. Does land that kill. Damn. Efficient. Pushing down now. And, I mean, bad timing has rotated. And he's coming around the stairway now. Oh! He's going to get pushed. He is jackal tracked, and Efficient going to pick him off. I thought maybe he would have expected that push. Now it's a 2v2. Flashboy's drops down. We are going to see Lidron holding a tiny spot. I think he's just looking for shadows. He's going to get droned out. He's going to try moving, and Flashboy doesn't make the most of that. Flashboy's going for the plant now. He's going to get the plant in by the looks of it. Efficient's going to back him up.
Attackers are
Lidron
activating the diffuser.
is going to look through that hole. C4! He gets a kill onto Efficient. Flashboy on 50 health. Just over. Lidron, is he going to hop over and get the kill onto Flashboy? Or is Flashboy going to kill him here? Flashboy gets up, gets the headshot onto Lidron, and it's a 1v1. Flashboy's going to rotate by the hole. And now we're looking at SR Pool. Rotating from above. Down into the staircase. And I think Flashboy's preemptively moved because he expects it.
Defenders have located the diffuser.
And there we go. Flashboy lands a headshot on SR Pool. Very close. I think in the end, you know, Capcan with a C4 nearly taking out both operators. That was just millimeters, or even, you know, just an inch away from being able to take out both attackers. But it didn't. And obviously then Flashboy clutches it out. It's a 1v2. And he does win the round for Spark Community. It's a 5-1 score at the moment. Maybe this is a map that, you know, Nuclear Pickles aren't as good on. But we've seen, as I said, Spark Community played on this map in a scrim yesterday. And they are very good on this map. So maybe it's just a thing that... Maybe it's just a thing that Spark Community are very good at this map. And Nuclear Pickles
Attackers
maybe
will
haven't
locate
prepared
and
for it.
defuse as many bombs as they
I
can.
think, again, maybe they should have changed the objective, because they went for CCTV and lockers 3 times in a row, and they lost all 3 defensive rounds. I mean, if you look, it was 2-1 Spark Community. They lost all 3
Bomb
defensive
located
rounds,
by
and now
attackers.
you're looking at a 5-1 lead to Spark Community. Maybe if they changed up, went for a different objective,
Attackers have
they
discovered
might
the
have won. You know,
location of a
even
bomb.
they lose CCTV and lockers, they go, okay, we're going to go there again. I would totally, you know, understand them going for that objective again, but at the same time,
10 seconds to go.
I'm thinking, okay, you've lost that objective.
5 seconds
The
left.
second time, I understand maybe you're going there. You lose it the second time, I'm thinking, okay,
Attackers
this
recovered
isn't
the bomb
working.
diffuser.
Let's switch it.
Attackers'
Let's go
objective is to
archives.
defuse a bomb.
But they didn't really switch it, and yeah, they end up losing that third round. Although that third round was very close to them actually winning it. And obviously, Flashboy clutched it out in a 1v2 scenario. But again, you know, maybe Nuclear Pickles could have pushed... could have defended a different area. Bad Time 4K, he's actually got the cap can. He's actually got the cap can on his right hand side. Just seeing the smoke run across, I believe. Yep, smoke is the Flashboy is the smoke. It was from the lift, and I think that Bad Time has gone up. He's realised, okay, that's barricade. He's going to check the one in lobby by the reception desk, and he's going to see that that's reinforced as well. See, they've actually checked where they're defending. Here, Bunner. Efficient, actually, here. I mean, we could see Bad Time potentially rotating around, coming down from the skylight stairwell, coming down here, and into A objective. Efficient, Valber, and Flashboy all coming off their drones. Lidran, with the diffuser, has actually snuck in past Flashboy. Oh, Lidran does get the kill onto Flashboy. Efficient and Valber now going to have to rotate. SR Paul, we're going to switch onto his perspective. Surely he's expecting the push from Valber or team. Bad Time, it lands a kill onto Valber though. Diffuser's now down. We're actually going to see that Efficient lands a kill onto Bad Time 4K. Efficient's going to have to clutch this out. SR Paul, he's going to be rotating into the vault. And one thing I think SR Paul is going to run into Efficient here. Oh, Efficient gets a kill onto SR Paul. And now he's got to push. And Dokebi is laying down in quite an obvious spot. Is she going to notice him? And she does get the kill. Nuclear Pickles 5-2. Are we going to see a comeback? Obviously, we've just seen Spark Community winning 3 rounds in a row. Why can't Nuclear Pickles do that? Get the comeback and go to the round of overtime. Could potentially see it here. But at the same time, one more round. It is match point. One more round would give Spark Community the W. And obviously, Nuclear Pickles in the first game would take an L. I'd have to say that so far we've seen the best game probably on Clubhouse. But I mean, if Nuclear Pickles can win 2 more rounds here, then if they can win 2 more rounds here, we're looking at a 5-4, and we're potentially looking at going to overtime. If they win 3 more rounds, we'll see it go to overtime. But 2 more rounds attacking wise, and we'll see them 1 round away from overtime, which is very, very doable. If obviously, Spark Community can win 3 rounds in a row, Nuclear Pickles can definitely do 3 as well and match them, and potentially go 1 further. We're going to see them take a Thermite, Ash, and IQ, and obviously IQ, losing their frag grenades is quite sad recently happening, so obviously we won't see any IQ and frags, but we potentially will see a Claymore. I'm expecting that's going to be the loadout that Lidran will use on IQ. And if we look at the kills here, Efficient with the most kills, 8, 2, and 4, and Lidran with 7, 1, and 5. We're going to see Lidran and SR Paul pushing through the sewers. Want to quickly switch to Bad Timing. He's got the diffuser. He's actually going to be pushing up through back alley. Obviously, all 3 defenders downstairs. Efficient just coming in from garage. Valber now rotating. Is he going to go up the stairs? Nope, he's just going to barricade the connecting door between garage and the staircase. And obviously, the staircase door now at the bottom. He's going to reinforce as well. Efficient. We're going to switch onto his perspective, because I think he's actually just taken out that thermite charge. And I did think that Nuclear Pickles seen that in the droning phase. Potentially they didn't see him place it there. But now we just got 2 attackers looking at it. And obviously, Efficient is, as soon as he's opened that Maestro cam, it was going to get destroyed. Flashboy looking into A. Lidran's going to drone it out. He's going to see that Efficient's there. Flashboy playing as a mute. He's got the C4 ready. As soon as they run in and Efficient sees it, he's going to throw that C4 in. Valber's sitting in garage. Maybe we could see a push from somewhere else. But yep, Bad Timing has obviously transferred the diffuse over to Lidran. And we're going to see him drone, and Valber was so close. Pretty much effectively on the other side of that barricade to Bad Timing. I'm not sure if he heard it and that's why he's rotated or not. We're going to see... I think Valba thinks that he's actually standing up, opening, not laying down, and I think that Bad Timing is laying down or watching the wrong way. Valba could have easily got a kill here if he tried and peeked it. Would have probably seen there was the bottom of the doorway. It looks like he's probably going to peek it now. And now Bad Timing knows he's there. Bad Timing, luckily enough, actually moved back seconds before Valba tried peeking him there. And we just missed a kill. Bad Timing actually from the stairway, shooting through and land the kill onto Efficient, who is the top fragger at the moment. Flashboy's going to take out SR Pool. Lidran's actually got the diffuser down. He's now taken out Flashboy, and he needs to get SR Pool up. Valba's the last one alive. He's after taking out Bad Timing on the stairway. On the stairwell, rather. Valba throws a grenade very, very expertly and killing the downed SR Pool. He's got to get this diffuser in. And Valba, is he going to go for the diffuser? He's going to bait it. And he's going to pre-fire. Very expected of... He's not got too much time. He's going to keep trying to bait it. And he's not really got enough time. He has to rush. And he does get the kill. From the hip as well. And he's going to get that diffuse in. And that's GG.
Bomb diffuser disabled by defenders. Bomb diffusing is
And there we go.
failed.
Spark
Defenders
Community
win.
do get the win. But I got to say, Nuclear Pickles did... on Clubhouse, they actually won Clubhouse, which was Spark Community's pick for this matchup, and they won it, so you got to give them props for that. And of course they do get 2 points for the matches going to the third random map, but unfortunately they didn't get the W. They didn't get all 3 points, but they did get 2, so they are going to be placed second in their group at the moment, as they have lost and they are the only team to play. So picking up 2 points there from their loss rather than just a 1, it's going to mean that they're going to have a higher chance of staying by the top.
Good
Good
game.
game, guys.
Good game.
Good game.
Tell them good game.
Yeah, I'll tell them you guys have good
Well
game.
played, Tenacious.
Why are they leaving?
Okay, here, okay, Valva. Right, it does sound like I wasn't going to say anything, right? So I don't think you're trying to be toxic. But it was, I think it was,
was just wondering.
yeah.
I thought, no, I was not toxic at all. That was not my intent. Not at all.
Yeah, yeah,
Sorry.
that's
If you
yeah.
said it like that.
No, that's why I did say it like in the recording as well. I was saying like I don't think you was sounding to be toxic.
No, because it was interesting to me. Because one round they shot it and the 2 others they didn't.
And you
Yeah,
got
so
two,
that
and
was
you got
what-
2
that
kills
was-
from that as well.
Yeah, and yeah, that's why I was wondering, like literally from their perspective, if they just missed the cam, if it was just a genuine mistake, or if they, yeah, I don't know. So no, it was not meant to be toxic. If it was taken that way, I'm sorry, my bad.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
was saying I
If you
think
need
it was
anything
just
from me now,
because.
I'm on the toilet.
Oh, sorry, what were you saying, Efficient?
He's on the toilet.
If you want anything from me, I'm on the toilet right now, so...
So are you enjoying your shit?
Yeah, we can join Discord. That's fine.
But yeah, thank you for playing. Obviously your first game played, so you're obviously top of your group now, 3 points. I don't know how the 3 points feels. I don't know if it feels good or not, because you guys are kind of arguing about day and night. But yeah, thank you for playing, and I'll update the group stages, and the video will be up on Monday morning.